All right. Without further ado, welcome back. Episode 8, Heir's Lair. My name is Heir Jordan. Her name is
P. Oh, what's going on? Can't say
what?
my name. Say it one more
Okay,
time.
there you go.
Sorry.
You want to try it again?
Yeah, just throw it back to me.
My name is Heir Jordan. Her name is.
P.
Okay, good.
P.
There we go.
P.
Your name is P.
I work on it.
All right. We are back from hiatus, guys. Sorry. October is a very, very interesting month for us. It is a lot going on. A lot is done. A lot will be done. Just a whole bunch of stuff, bro. Like, first of all, I want to say happy birthday to my son. He turned 7 on the 11th, which is a great thing. Then comes me and P's. This was our 8th date anniversary, as you called it on Facebook.
Yeah.
So our 8th date anniversary. And then on the 14th, a star was born. I turned 34 this year. Feeling good about that.
Damn.
Wow. I mean,
I wasn't saying that you were old. I was just.
You were.
I wasn't saying that you were old.
That's what you were saying.
You said 34. It just caught me off guard.
I turned 34 this year.
When you hear it out loud, it just, But happy birthday.
Yeah, 90s niggas run this shit.
More
bro.
life.
Thank you. So yeah, we've been celebrating. We've been getting our house in order. We have been just trying to elevate because this is a power up month. So that's just what we do every October. And before we get started with this episode, long live Chris.
Long live Chris.
Gotta scream that. Long live Nico Smoke. Long live Dub. Long live all the homies, Montana. But a special long live the little brother. Still a moment of silence for bro. I appreciate it. I don't know where you want to start at this week. We got some. Well, this episode we gonna show up. Well, you do have it. You just ain't clicking into your phone.
I did look.
Yeah, it's your picture up there. Maybe did you accept the thing?
Maybe
Yeah.
Not. Let me see.
I don't know. Do we want to start morbid?
Let's see here.
I mean, we can go with the one. How you feeling? Talk to me.
We'll just get it out the way. We were already saying, our RIPs. Long live D'Angelo.
Man.
It's been a lot going on, y'all. Like I did not have that on my bingo card. I did not have that on my bingo card.
Not at all.
The month of October, bro. Oh my. Prayers, continuous prayers. Out to, his family, his friends.
To his son.
Yes. I was getting to the child, but
Well, he does have a daughter, but it ain't.
His son recently lost both parents.
Crazy.
So, and continued prayers to Angie Stone's family as well. Continue prayers. And this is why it's so important to give people their flowers, while they're here, because we really don't know the time, the date. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? I do hope that D'Angelo knows just how loved and appreciated he was.
Man.
To his fans.
Man.
To his peers. The outpour of condolences from other celebrities, when it happened, because we are a little off in, the timeline, but it was heartwarming, to say the least. I just hope that he understood that while he was here, because oftentimes, you have these artists that just gave us just timeless work. Right. That we love, but they may not necessarily know it, and they don't get these grand gestures of appreciation until they've died, and the award shows, feel like, well, let's put, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I genuinely hope that he knows You were loved, King.
No,
you
for
were
real.
loved.
It's crazy because, like, we are at that age, and like you say, nobody knows, when it's their time. But we are on, we're excuse me, we're in that bracket now, to where, unfortunately, some of like those people that we, have always looked at in that level, like, they checking out.
They're checking out.
You know what I mean? Like,
crossing. But it's sad because they're dying young. Like they're not
yes,
even getting
yes,
full lives. They're dying young.
right.
D'Angelo was 54.
Bruh. We have cousins and siblings, like, that is insanity. That is insanity. It took me back to learning about DMX. And with DMX, we seen him, unfortunately, the OD, and then him actually going ahead and getting out, and it's like, bro, what in the fuck? Because D'Angelo had his own struggles, but his life, like, as we've always known, has just kind of yeah, man, his life, like, just, oh man,
I
like,
still
D'Angelo
regret not being able to
lived.
see X. Sorry, I'm stuck on X. Sorry, you know how I feel about DMX.
Right. D'Angelo's just like, you come out and you have this amazing album, right? Then you do it again with album 2. Then you take this crazy break, and if you know any of the D'Angelo folklore, then you are like, bro, you are like, how? Like, I watched a doc about him, just on some random shit, and it talked about how, he was always a little heavier, right? And he became that sex symbol in the second album, and it scared him away from the world. Like, he was like, wait, what the fuck? How did I become this fucking famous? Like, all he wanted to do was just be that nigga in music. He didn't expect to, goddamn, when that video come on and all the women just lose their mind and they draws. Like, what? For me? But, and then, like I say, that folklore and that time in which he was away from music, and then he doubles back in like 2015 with another album that's regarded as a fucking class. Like, this man essentially has 3 classic albums. It's R&B. R&B right now is in probably the worst space I've ever seen in my life. There is not even a weekly R&B drop. Do you know that? Like, when you get on Apple Music, I see 2 and 3 weeks go by where the same albums are there, right? We don't have that caliber artist anymore. Or it could be that the lines are blurred, and those people that would be classified as R&B, they put them in the hip hop category. I don't know. It's just crazy because it's like D'Angelo, Maxwell. Do we consider Genuine in that same class? Tank,
yeah.
Tank for sure. Genuine, like Tyrese, like that class of R&B, or that level of R&B artistry, we don't have anymore.
We don't. And I'll just say that's because the men stopped loving or liking women.
Damn.
How
you niggas hate the hoes?
I will make that hill my final resting place. The men do not like the women. If you listen to the message in a lot of those like feel good R&B songs from the artists that you mentioned, it all gives like, I ain't shit, but you are amazing and I love you. The music that we have Today it is not. It is not that. These dudes don't even know how to beg right.
Yeah.
They don't know how to. They don't know how to beg. They
Talk
don't
about
know
it.
how to serenade. They don't know how to like. They don't have that touch. They don't have that touch. And the women, and it's like the women, they want to be the dudes. So it's kind of like we're like we done flip flop, like slip swap, you know.
But do you blame that on, or can you blame that on the rap girls of the early 2000s? Trina, Little Kim.
No, because they've, that female rap has always, I mean, you did have your artists that were different, but Pussy Talk, can I say that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Pussy Talk has been around. Lil' Kim, we knew all about her hot pocket.
Well, no, I'm not necessarily referring to the Pussy Talk. I'm more or less referring to their bravado coming out more.
Oh, I understand.
Eve,
well, yeah.
those kind of, I wouldn't call them headstrong, but those
I don't think Eve fall in that category.
Rough ass women.
Eve, how was Eve a rough person? Well, yeah, because in Love Is Blind, she definitely told that man, they can lock me under the cell. Yeah. I'm about to. I'm
Remy
finna
Ma.
go to jail. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
You gotta
but
think.
I think that right there cause and effect, and I don't think it's like one person or one gender or one set of people's fault. I just
think about it. Hold on, we stumbled into some shit now. Right, and I hate to cut you off right there. Salt and Pepper wrote a song called "What a Man, What a Man, What a Mighty Good Man," right? Mm-hmm. Which is still in line with the R&B niggas of the time, I've been watching you,
right?
Then once the niggas start fucking they out, bitch, the women was like, shit, I just need the money.
No, I feel like
God damn,
it was a disconnect before that though. Like there was something there. Something was going on. Don't forget, the Queen had said, "Who you calling a bitch?" And for her to say that,
who said that?
The Queen,
Queen Latifah. Oh.
For her to say it with the conviction and and with all the air in her chest as she did, obviously there was something, there was something there. I just think, just to go back to the, original point, R&B is not the way that it used to be. And there are, multiple contributing factors. But in my opinion, the number one thing is, specifically when it comes down to, male singers, is that the men don't like women. They do not like women. I'm not saying that they don't want to be with women. I'm saying they don't like women. The women that we have today makes them see themselves, and they don't like what they see, so they project. And this is why they project. And then that's when you get the whole, oh, she can't be told nothing, I need somebody that can submit, and so on and so forth, and blizzy blah 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 blah. But that's another conversation for another day.
Yeah, because I was another go off on a tangent about that.
Yeah, no, that's another conversation for another day.
Okay, yeah, let's. You know what? Before we go off on the tangent, let's button this topic up right here.
Yes,
Long live D'Angelo.
You see, I did. No, we gonna stop
I'm gonna
right there.
3 of D'Angelo's songs that I rock with, and we'll be right back, man. My name is Air Jordan. Her name is
P.
We will be right the fuck back. And just like that, hope y'all enjoyed our D'Angelo set. Again, long live D'Angelo. We love it. We love him. Man, it's been real, but we gonna keep your name alive, G. You never forget that. Where we going on this segment? Man, right now, we just gonna take this thing straight in order. So Gucci Mane dropped an album. But along with this album, Gucci Mane has put out a book. It's called Episodes. And what we learned with this episodes and with his rollout, shout out to Gucci Mane for actually having a rollout too.
Yeah.
He's did Apple Music. He's done a few different interviews. The one that I actually watched, well, there were two that I actually tuned into. I listened to him on Apple Music, kind of go through his album, talk about the book, yada yada yada. But then I also went through and watched him on the Big Facts podcast prior to the album releasing, and learning that Gucci Mane is a bipolar schizophrenic. It makes so much sense.
Yeah, it does.
Like I was shocked by what he spoke about, right? And there were a couple things that stood out to me. Mm-hmm. The first one being the ice cream tattoo was done during one of his episodes.
It makes sense. And I always wonder what would make him go do that, and personally hearing, points made in the interview. My face was itching.
Yeah, but
sorry.
The mic, babe.
Hearing points made in the interview, there was a lot of things that started to make more sense. And you're like, oh, okay.
And I guess it's shocking because the tattoo was kind of done just in like an episode, as he called it, but that tattoo is so iconic. Like he got that tattoo and like his fucking, what are they calling that? Aura, his aura level. Mm-hmm. At that point, I was like, yo, this nigga's the greatest nigga of all time. Mm. Like he went and got a tattoo on his face of just some big ass ice cream shit that for fucking what? And it's just it's so amazing.
Well, I mean, Gucci is iconic, so naturally anything he does, we're gonna find a way to make it, for the most part, okay. He ain't hurt nobody, so yeah.
So and what kinda he say sparked his idea for the book is Big Scar. Long live Big Scar. But he talked about how the drugs kinda pushed him into a lot of these episodes. And he says that Scar called him one night and he basically kind of talked him through what he was having in the episode as well. And he was saying that his wife, shout out to Keisha Kayor.
Shout out to Keisha.
She basically kind of coached him on what to say to Scar to get him through his episode. And in like a lot of these interviews, he speaks about how he was obviously on a lot of drugs. The song Pills, Is You Rolling? This nigga was really rolling. Say he calls Zaytoven in the middle of the night after the club, like, hey, I gotta come record this song. Partners and shit is mad because they like, bro, you can't be telling everybody you do all these drugs. He like, nah, nigga. Like, nigga, fuck it. And Is You Rolling is one of Gucci Mane's greatest fucking records. Like, and when you listen to the shit that he says, and he also spoke about how he was creating all these characters because shit, he was a different person all the time. How many names do we have of Gucci Mane? Gucci Mane LaFleur, Wop, the Wopster, Big Wop, Wilt Chamberlain, Goo-Wop. Like, he has so many fucking, and the crazy part about that is like hearing him say this shit is like, dog, you remember, or you can it kind of jogs you to be like, damn, bro, everybody who likes Gucci Mane in their own right, the name in which that they call him by, it you can see.
You know exactly
you can physically visual, like not physically, but you can visualize the song where they got it from. Like for me, I'm a fucking Swing My Dough, Swing My Dough, On Deck, like when he was doing like all that shit, and at that point he was not Will Chamberlain. What was it? Oh shit. I just had it in my mind, bro.
I don't
Mr. Perfect. Like Mr. Perfect. Like this nigga created fucking and I think that's a part of like what I like about hip hop, right? Is these niggas can create monikers and new names and become a different nigga every day.
Every day if they want.
Oh, and it's just fucking
and
beautiful.
It's okay.
And it's amazing. Kind of what I was trying and fuck it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say it. I had this thought in my management time. There was one, and I said, yo, what you should do is start creating and create like almost like a comic book universe of yourself. Because now you're giving everybody something.
Right.
Like you're hitting the mark in every field. Like, oh, these people like this. Cool. Create something. It's just it like it was the perfect fucking storm, and it was like,
But you know what? Like I told you then, and I'll say now, you have to go, especially when you're in that type of space as a manager. You got to make sure that you stay on mark with your artists. You can have all of these great ideas, and that's what you're there for, but you also have to be sure that they're comfortable. And sometimes you can say something to a person on one day and it not really resonate. You know, they're like, I don't know. But, you know, down the line, revisiting that idea, you may get a different response. People are like that, you know. I'm like that, you know. You know, you it's been plenty of times where
some people,
you know, you've said something to me and it really but then, you know, later on you bring it back up or you say it and it's like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. Whole time you already said it. It just hit different because I'm in a different headspace. But to speak to your point, that's kind of like what Onika did.
True.
Onika gave us like,
she is definitely in an episode.
You know, like, I don't know what's going on with that lady. I don't know. I ain't speaking on that. Know. I don't know. But I'm talking about, Cardi, you know, how she...
Cardi told you what's going on.
I'm talking about how she created so many different, like, characters. And she gave us so many different personas.
Roman.
And, you know, like, she was committed to that shit, too. Like, you know, that made her recognizable. Now, I can say, you know, as time progressed, she's gotten older. She's, you know, even though she is bat crazy, as far as I'm concerned, as far as those split personalities, she hasn't really been operating in them as much. Like, she's just been in her crazy lady bag.
I think that would help her right now.
You think so?
If Nicki leaned into some crazy shit right now, she would be. If she played it right, she could Kanye this shit out.
Well, because of Hov, she won't be releasing her album in March now.
Stupid
so
ass.
I don't know what Sean did, but
and before we get out of this on Gucci too, he spoke about the verses, right? Gucci won, by the way, but he talked about how when he was up there and he performed The Truth, right? And he says he felt himself going into like the old Gucci. He was like, no, like, nigga, I was going backward, right? And he says that the people with him was the ones that ain't let that shit go. Like, he was like, the people that you didn't see off the screen, like the niggas that I brought with me, they ain't let that shit go yet. And they was ready. Like, he was like, he felt that energy shift, and he actually praised Jeezy, right, for stopping the verses and being like, hey, like, I understand, you know, whatever, but we ain't here for that. And he told Bank on the pod, he was like, man, if that nigga would have did Stay Strapped, he was like, we was gonna take it there. He was like, I wasn't ready to hear that shit. Cause I believe Stay Strapped was in the fucking if Gucci, the way Gucci did The Truth, Stay Strapped was supposed to come on next. And had Stay Strapped come on in there. Bro, I'm just in my mind, I'm like when I heard that, cause you know these verses they rehearsed.
Yeah.
Like these shits ain't just go up there, dude. No, like niggas know, hey, we gonna go here. You know, so Gucci knew, because Gucci, you could tell that nigga said, hey, go dig your partner. When he said that, I said, yeah, Stay Strapped gotta come on. And when Jeezy didn't do it, I was like, you missed the moment, but I respect it. That's some grown nigga shit.
Jeezy ain't on that type of time. And Jeezy also know Jeezy know how that played out. I truly believe and that's why he made the decision that he made.
You think that's why he never pushed that line afterwards?
I believe it.
Like he seen what that nigga was capable of. He was like,
let
me get the fuck on.
I'm gonna slide on up out of here. I'm gonna go ahead on. I'm gonna call y'all back.
Facts.
I will call y'all back.
Facts.
I'm gonna call y'all back.
Oh yeah, OJ the Juice Man is on this album.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing that record first.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get into some Gucci classics. We'll be right back. My name is Air Jordan. Her name is
P.
And just like that, we are
gone.
Man, it's something about that Gucci man, bro. It's hey, it's something about that nigga walk, bro.
We love him down.
Golly, man. Gucci, you are top 5 Atlanta all time. I almost feel like Gucci Man might be top 5 in this. I'm gonna have to redo my Southern top 5, bro.
Where you had him at?
I don't think I listed Gucci in there.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll discuss it off camera.
Oh no, hold on. Let's talk about this.
No, cause no.
Crit in there. This is no order top 5. Crit got to be a top 5 Southern rapper all time. Pimp C, top 5 Southern rapper all time. Spitter.
Mm-hmm.
Guwap.
Mm-hmm.
See that fifth spot get tricky.
Mm.
Right.
We'll leave it open.
You can't. You gotta solidify. You gotta stand on your shit. Who would I pick there? See, that's so tough. Project Pat, that's who it was.
Project Pat.
Project Pat. I don't think Project Pat get enough fucking respect.
Mm.
Like, he literally created his style has imprinted itself into hip hop, where rappers will real live pull it out at any given moment, and it's always gonna ride.
Mm.
That's real shit. Shout outs to them 5 men. But while we speaking on the imprint of people in hip hop,
mm-hmm.
there's a meme that is taking over the youth.
6'7"?
6'7", right? So, South Park.
Mm-hmm.
And this is how you know that you have kind of become like that in the culture in any facet. South Park did a full episode on the 6'7" meme.
That's fire.
Right? Now,
shout out to their marketing team.
We have been getting this whole conversation about what it actually means, right? Mm-hmm. So somebody dug up the periodic table, HO shit. Skrilla himself, the guy whose song is from, has said that it's a positive going to a negative, 6 to 7, right? Then our favorite, whatever the fuck you want to call this man at this point. While I used to look forward to the Trap Lil Ross videos, I've started to kind of shift my ideas on it, and I just feel like he is the new age hip hop police.
You know he the police.
And I'm like, dog, there is no way.
Because he's going to get the information.
That you come up with some of this shit. So here's his latest video, because I sat and watched this. You know, while me and Zuri was out living our best dad-son life. Trap Lil Ross dropped the video. And this wasn't even what I want to talk about in this topic, but since we are on 6-7, we are going to discuss this. Trap Lil Ross releases this video. He talks about the meme. He talks about, you know, other things surrounding it. And then he says, there's a crew out of Philadelphia that's actually their little catchphrase. Skrilla has done a few different interviews, and I've pretty much watched them all because he is just fucking like, you ever met somebody that just like, this motherfucker is just interesting to me. Like, I don't know why you are this interesting to me, but I am tuned in and I'm going to watch everything you do. So he's from a part of Philadelphia called Kensington. And Kensington is like the drug capital of Philadelphia. Like, when you talk about the fentanyl, when you talk about true drug shit,
right?
Like,
they got the junkies
everywhere.
Got it.
He was doing an interview with, it was either Brandon Buckingham or Tommy G. And they ran up on a dude who was 19. He was like, yeah, I used to be a fiend. Nigga, you 19.
A fiend of what?
That shit.
My lord.
He was off that shit.
I'm glad that young man was delivered.
But he off of it.
Good.
Skrilla himself. I used to be a fiend. Used to be out here drugged out. That's why I was just so calm, cool, and collect out here, because that was me. Now, he still does some shit. Like, he one of them episodes, something, he was running around with that whip it shit. I was like, nah, you.
Whip it?
The laughing gas.
Laughing gas?
Yeah, they got cans and
He's huffing.
Yeah, but they do that shit. Like, he be taking the perks. Like, you see, like, if you ever look, like, I will pull one up, but you'll probably tell me to turn that shit off, because you'll be like, get that shit off television. This the wrong shit to be watching. Like, his videos, he be like, gone. Yeah. Even when you listen to his music, you can tell, like, this nigga low-key might be a drug addict, bro. It's that type of shit. But it's fire. I don't know why it sounds so good. But it's like, damn.
This the yeah, bae.
Huh?
Bae, you cute. Bae, you fine.
No. That's Skilla Baby.
Who is
he from Detroit. That's Sada Baby little brother.
Skrilla
is a whole nother nigga.
I don't know Skrilla.
I'll show you a Skrilla video.
Okay.
It's trippy.
Okay.
Skrilla is also, this is something else that I learned too. Skrilla is he practices, so matter of fact, full circle moment here. We've been watching The Godfather of Harlem. Skrilla practices Santeria.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So
the seashells.
Yeah.
Okay.
That whole thing. They worship Oshun.
Okay.
It's different.
Got it.
Like, his spiritual leader is his uncle. Like how that man spiritual leader is in the other room.
Yeah.
Him and his uncle live together. His uncle is the spiritual leader.
So, okay.
Right. So it kind of like you see a different look at life, but then it's like, damn, like you seen some shit. Like, one of them shits, he was like, yeah, I don't even go out in the daytime. He was like, I only go out at night. He was like, the evil spirits out in the daytime. Tripped me out. I was like, I don't know about that, G, because I feel like when I'm out at night, that's when the shit can happen.
Okay, then.
But yeah, that was some real shit. But shout outs to Skrilla. We gonna put in some Skrilla hits right here, because I feel like Skrilla is he's on his way to being one of those. He'll make a lot of money off this meme. Hell, Natasha Bedingfield brought him out at one of her shows.
I love her.
Yeah.
She's so for the people.
You seen Nelly Furtado lately?
When did she get the stick?
Okay.
I
just wanted to know.
Since you brought that up, where did that come from?
That's all I want to know.
I saw her come across
Hillary
the stage. Hillary been had it. I saw her coming across the stage. I said,
damn.
I watched that video an ungodly amount of times, but I had to make sure that was her.
I seen a picture and I was like, wouldn't that come?
Right.
Promiscuous girl.
You know who else I saw who's looking especially rotund?
Who?
Sierra.
So I wasn't tripping the last video I seen of her. Sierra had ass.
Let me set up. Where is this coming from?
I don't know, bro.
And it's hers. But
I mean, she done had 4 babies. At some point, she got to get thick somewhere.
I guess you're right. Yeah.
Is it 4?
It's 4. Wait. It's 4.
And
yeah, because what's his name? Russ be in her pictures posting random number 5s. So when she posts stuff on Instagram and stuff like that, he'll post a number 5.
He got to put that thing up, boy.
Get off of her.
My God,
Get off of her.
They pushing 40. You can't keep having them kids like that, boy.
Get off of her. Leave her alone.
Well, we gonna jam out to some Skrilla, and we'll be back for our final topic. P, if you want to, please let them know we'll be right back.
And we gone.
And we are back. Shout outs to the Skrilla hits.
These jerseys are ugly. Why did they do this?
Yeah, we are. I think that's their old school jersey.
It's
I think
ugly.
that's the like they 1920s jerseys or something.
No disrespect to the designer from back then. No, actually 1920, yeah. We couldn't even play for them. Yeah. This shit ugly. This shit ugly. This is ugly.
We currently watching Sunday Night Football, y'all.
Sorry guys. I tend
Aaron
to go
Rodgers.
off on tangents.
They in Green Bay, ain't it? No, they in Philly. Not Philly, Pittsburgh. Either way, yeah, this the old school jersey. You can tell by that helmet. That helmet is nasty work. Have you had an opportunity to either watch or come across the clips of the Den of Kings? So Kirk Franklin has a podcast.
Okay, so I did see something. I saw TikTok clips.
Okay.
I didn't know that was his podcast, though.
Yes. Kirk Franklin has a podcast. It is called Den of Kings.
Okay.
And he invites African-American males in for a conversation.
Yeah.
He's, hey, King, this.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, King.
Mm-hmm.
King, Beijing, King. Like, it's very Kirk Franklin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I was intrigued with this one.
Mm-hmm.
NLE Chopper.
I didn't see
Oh, excuse me. NLE the Great. He's changed his name. NLE the Great.
Okay.
Jonathan Majors.
Mm-hmm.
Kev on stage.
Mm-hmm.
Ray J.
I didn't see this episode.
And who was another former NFL player, Dr. something. I don't know his name all the way. I did not know who that man was.
Right.
Wow. It started out as a good episode. Mental health checkups, kind of talking about mental health. They kind of spoke about what makes them happy as black men and yada, yada, yada. And then at some point in this episode, there was a switch. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
There was a point where the tension got real tensiony in the room.
Why?
Personally, my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan Majors feels like he's him.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan Majors made it extremely awkward in there because you could tell that he felt like he was better than the other men in the room. The way that he carries himself, Jonathan Majors would not be a person I would kick it with. There was a point where, and I get what the people are saying. Yeah, NLE is not wanting to listen, and he's kind of.
I'm not. Can you tell me what happened? Like,
so that's kind of where I'm getting to.
Okay.
NLE basically made a point in the conversation where they were talking about the word of the Bible, right? Mm-hmm. And NLE basically states that his interpretation of it is Jesus is more like our brother, right? And Jonathan Majors stopped him and said, have you read the Bible? And NLE said, I've read it a few times, actually. He said to him, you should probably read it again, and kind of like moves his conversation around. And at that point, I was like, oh, yeah, this is finna get crazy. So then conversation progresses. And then Ray J just all of a sudden looked at NLE and was like, you don't listen, do you? And it was like, damn.
Ray J? Of all people said that.
Ray J said that. Ray J was like, bro, you not being receptive to nothing that anybody in here is saying. Like, you don't take like people telling you something and kind of like putting that to use, huh? He was like, if the information is worthwhile, then I will. He was like, but right now you sitting amongst a bunch of mature men. Now, in the same setting, Kirk Franklin and all of these men were actually praising NLE for being more than just a young nigga. Like, he really, you could tell NLE, like,
first of all, what
has put.
I'm not a big NLE fan, you know what I'm saying? But what I will say is, if it's any young rapper out here that knows the Lord, it's that little boy, right there. That young man has made countless videos, and this is just in reference to the remark made about him reading the Bible and things of that nature. Mm-hmm. He's always been very, very open about his faith and the moves that he's making, because he hasn't always practiced Christianity. Like, he has. If there was one person that I would say that's spiritually in tuned or any of that, I will give him that. Let me just square it up that way. I will give him that, because I will give him that. I don't know what part or what end of the spectrum he is on now.
He said that he doesn't per se practice any religion.
Yeah,
he said he just believes in a higher power.
He's a spiritual person, and that's fine. Well, I'm gonna have to watch this for myself, because
it got to a point where I turned it off. I ain't gonna lie.
What you're explaining is, find it, Princess. I'm looking for it, y'all. Hold on. Okay, Ray J is the last person to talk to anybody about listening, about receiving criticism, or or accepting guidance, right? He's the very last person. Jonathan, you are hanging on by a hair with the community.
And it got so awkward when he spoke about Megan Good.
Okay, well, hold on.
Oh, that was awkward.
You're hanging on by a hair. If there is anyone, that the community, because we're talking about kings, right? Where this is a black panel. If there was anybody out of the names mentioned, worthy of protection, it would have been NLE and Kurt, because we ain't gonna let nobody bother Kurt either. We love Kurt. We love Kurt.
Yeah.
NLE
good in my hood.
Especially if you telling me that they were having a conversation, that conversation, ended, and then out of nowhere, here come Ray J coming out of nowhere, like, well, sir, You don't listen. I remember on your verses where you was out there cricking and cracking and cracking, and your sister was like, "Didn't I tell you to drink your tea?" Remember?
Yeah, true
Didn't I tell you to drink your tea? You don't listen. You don't listen. You and your wife have been divorced. You guys have divorced and separated, gotten back together, separated, gotten back together, separated, got back together, and da 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 da. Because you can't control your drinking. You don't take guidance well. You don't take criticism very well. You aren't mindful of your actions and your decisions. So, where are these men? What'd you say he said? What was the term that he said?
What?
When he said that what kind of men we're trying to give NLE?
He alluded to the fact that NLE was the youngest person in the room, and he's
Okay.
not listening to kind of the men that have been through life.
Just because you're older don't mean I gotta listen to you. Because if when it's all said and done, you gotta show me something.
Talk about it.
You have to show me something.
Talk about it.
That it take respect to get it.
It does.
So just because he's the youngest man don't mean he's less of a man.
And that's essentially what it gave there.
I'm riding for you, NLE. Don't worry.
It gave.
Ray J like his breath stank anyway.
But yeah, it was a good. It was a good conversation. I did not finish it. I just
I'm gonna have to give that episode
I couldn't really stomach the awkwardness in the room.
Mm-hmm.
After this conversation airs, there is the TMZs and the stuff like that keep reporting. NLE Chopper states that, NLE the Great, I don't want to call him NLE Chopper, but he stated that Jonathan Majors did not give him any eye contact throughout this entire exchange.
Mm-hmm.
He also alluded to the fact that Jonathan Majors felt some type of way because NLE has outwardly stated that he has had a crush on Megan Good, as we all have had at one point in our fucking lives.
It's Megan Good.
My point.
Again, Jonathan, the only reason why I even considered defending you.
Okay, talk about
when
it.
You got into it with the pink toe. Is because
pink toe.
You played Kane so goddamn well. I knew that there was nobody else,
not a one,
that was gonna play that role and give me the Marvel experience that I needed.
Right.
That is the only reason why I defended you in that bullshit. Because you got what you was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here you are wanting to be tender with one of our youngins. And he covered.
Who you talking about, NLE?
Yeah, he covered.
Oh, yeah.
That little boy don't bother nobody.
The real ones is gonna roll with NLE, man.
He don't bother nobody. Like, that little boy really do stay out the way. Like, he don't bother nobody. The most that he done got into is these situations with, the mother of his children. And it looked like he done got that.
He got kids.
Yeah, he got kids.
Oh, I didn't know he had kids.
Don't forgive or forget NLE's. You know what? I'm not about to bring it up because we're talking about the positive things. We're not even going to go into the negative. Jonathan, count your days. Count your days. Megan, sit him down. Let him know how this works. Let him know how this works.
Jonathan Majors gives the guy that's never been with a baddie.
Get what?
And that might be his problem. He's never experienced life with a bad one. Possibly because he's always rolled with the other side.
And that's fine. But
and at that point, now I gotta look at you funny because I ain't gonna say that. That's gonna be fucked up.
Yeah, we're not going there. Just know this. I ain't gonna do
that. Hey man, either way, man, real ones is rolling with NLE, bro. That's all we trying to tell y'all. When I go to actually edit this, I'm gonna play a little bit of that for you, so you can kind of get an idea of the vibe of that. You know what I mean? But again, I'm gonna digress. We and Pete may we may revisit this after
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch
review of the actual episode. But right now we're gonna put a button in that. The timer has went off. It's time for us to get up out of here on this good Tuesday. This is what, the 20 I don't even know. This will air on Tuesday. Whatever Tuesday this airs, we'll be right back on Thursday, 7 p.m. as well. I told my boy Mel, I say, bro, I'm coming back with 2. I've been off my square all month. Just been uninspired with a lot of shit, man, because I ain't really been seeing too much of nothing out here in this world that's worth talking about. Rap music at a standstill. Like, we don't even have local talent going crazy right now, man. That's another thing, bro. We gotta do something about the creative community on a on this level. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta do something, bro. Like, I'm watching all these other places just have creative booms, man, and my town is just stagnant. We gotta do something about it. Not even the town, it's the whole joint. But y'all can find me everywhere at Air Jordan 91 at 1013 Media House on all platforms. Twitch, we going up on Twitch. We still on Kick. YouTube, 1013 Media House. We doing numbers over there too. P, you want them to find you or you don't care?
I don't care.
Man, as we get out of here, man, we gonna blaze some NLE Chopper. Y'all will hear from us again on Thursday, man. We appreciate it. My name is Air Jordan. One more time, her name is
P.
And we are
Gone.